So what you see demoed up there, I've done with this so far. Don't ask me where the guard is, I'm not gonna tell you. But if you've ever done this with a grinder, you know that this kind of thing is very time consuming. But I just have discovered these, and I'm gonna give them a try. This is supposed to cut through 1/4 inch steel. And that tube up there isn't that thick. I mean, it probably is 1/4, but it's not super thick steel. But we'll see how much time this saves, if any. I'll let you know here in a second. My first cut took about 1.5 minutes maybe, if that. This is way faster. Let me cut again, I'll let you know how the blade lasts. So I did get hung up right here in the middle, the internal, I don't know what you call it, the metal memory. The correct term eludes me, but the blade got hung up about halfway because this has some internal tension. And I lost maybe 3 or 4 teeth, but I set the depth a little deeper because of the bend and just kept on going, and it cut it again, the whole thing, even with me getting stuck, was like 2 minutes. So big improvement over the grinder. And again, internal stress has got me. So this was another easy cut. This is probably 30 seconds to get halfway through. So now I'm gonna get the grinder and the cutoff wheel and cut it here and give some relief, maybe a pry bar, pull that up or get the saw blade out and keep going. And cut this with the cutoff wheel and it'll be good. So far, I'm still very impressed with this. This is the easiest thing I've ever used to cut or demo stuff. This is really handy. I like it. So I finished up this side. It's probably all I'm going to show you, but we are missing some teeth. And some rounded over teeth. It still works, but not as good as it did when it's new, of course. But we did cut, what is that, 4, 16, probably 100 linear foot. Maybe a little more, but I'm impressed. That saved me a lot of time, for sure. You definitely will need a grinder to get the saw unstuck when it binds, and to do of course, the places that the saw can't reach. And of course, wear long sleeves. This throws nice cool chips when it's brand new, but once the blade wears, it throws some stuff that will burn you. But other than that, it's great. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it's probably closer to 70 linear feet. But still, you could keep using the blade. I'm gonna swap it out though, because it's starting to slow me down some. And it's 30 bucks. I'm getting paid salary to do this, but if you're doing demolition business stuff, this would be maybe $2,000 worth of work today. So $30 blade's well worth it. Or $60 if you count both of them. But anyhow, see you later. Oh, well, I guess I'll bring you along. I'll at least show you the beginning and the end of this side. All done. Took 5 hours and 2 of the Diablo blades. And probably 8 cutoff wheels. I would say that those metal blades saved me about 2.5 to 3 hours worth of work with a grinder, maybe more. I think they're worth it. All right, I'm gonna record the first part last, being that I don't have anybody to film this, show you how it goes, but let's cut through this real quick just to show you that it works. Yeah.